Hi guys, I have so much fun right in this AAISO with Pico, the combination of Arch and Alice projects. The next thing I would like to do is a little bit more complex in the sense that installing Cinnamon is fine and Plasma and so on, all the general big desktops, super easy. We've made a video already how to get i3, but my big love today is Leftwm. Haha. How do I get Leftwm on my system? And then in the follow-up, right, I wanna get the ArcoLinux nemesis script better. So if I am on Arch and if I install Leftwm, then right, it will do the stuff. So choice, I keep this choice as is, meaning it's on GitHub. It's called Xfce, and all I have to do is yes, and off it goes. This is phase 1. Go install me Arch, and the choices are Xfce4, Xfce, grub, what else? Get me Xfce, get me Sublime Text, get me Meld, Xorg of course, Pulse Audio, not Pipewire. So all these things are defined in parameters. Your GitHub, your parameters. My GitHub, my parameters. You build the AAISO and it becomes your way of installing Arch. It takes 3 minutes to install Arch. The fastest was 2 minutes 16 seconds, I believe. It's on the website for Xfce. Today I've been around 3, 4. What did we do today? Xfce many times, Plasma 2 times, Cinnamon 3 times. So, well, around 3 minutes. I've used Linux Zen. I've used F2FS as file system. There are options, right? You just edit them on the fly on the ISO or on your GitHub, and you update. Well, with the way we install this Alice, well, everything gets updated from my GitHub, of course, right? So all the project and all the tutorials are on ArcoLinuxISO.com. So here's NeoFetch. I've included that as well. Firefox is there. So I don't need to type next time sudo pacman -s neofetch. It's there. Paru is going to be installed, and Paru is going to help me install Xfce and anything you like, right? But in my case, Sublime Text and Xfce. We see it now in the middle of the screen. Sublime Text 4. But then later on, right, Xfce is nice. Well, actually we have already something. Didn't think about that. So true. We have by the default we have Xfce. So I should have avoided having Xfce, which makes things actually difficult. So, how much time? Woo! That's a winner. Let me look. I do believe it's 2 seconds less. So, let's go to Ctrl-Alt-F. ArcoLinuxISO.com. Do we have a new record or not? AA. It says here 129 seconds. Yes, we have a record, right? So 60 and 60, 120, 120, 100, no, no, no. 138 is not 129. Too bad. So, there are 2 ways of installing Leftwm. Either we stick to Xfce, which is good, no problem for me. It's actually something I would recommend. Why? You have a normal desktop environment, you're used to a desktop environment. And then later on we get a tiling window manager. So Ctrl-Alt-T, we're gonna get Nemesis in. Voila. And Nemesis can be navigated to like this. And in here we're gonna open the terminal and run number 0. Alright, simple as that. It's gonna install all kinds of things, and one of the things that makes ArcoLinux amazing, that's the ArcoLinux tweak tool, and it will be installed. It will be available on Arch, right? At this point in time, well, it's now it's gone, right? Now we're not pure Arch anymore, but the logo is beautiful. It is Arch, but we're getting in packages all the time from ArcoLinux now. The configuration of Paru, the configuration of this, the configuration of that, just InSync, just Spotify, all kinds of stuff that we need because, hey, it is bare. Xfce is bare. But stuff are getting in there, you see? Things that is, while we talk, things are getting installed on the system. So Leftwm, one way is to get something else, Xfce, Cinnamon, Mate, and then a tiling window manager is personally something I would recommend, right? It's easy. And there is already something in here. If we open this with a proper application, right, then there he is. And then we Control find Leftwm. When on Leftwm, we check if the file exists. If the file exists, we're gonna get Leftwm related applications. So these things. Now this is great on ArcoLinux. It's not gonna work on ArcoLinux. Now at this point in time, it will skip it because, hey, there is no Leftwm installed, right? So if there is, then we run some scripts. But we are on Arch. When on ArcoLinux, then you do all this. But when on Plasma, you do that. When on Xfce, you do that. When on i3, you do this. When on Cinnamon, you do that. And when on Leftwm, you do that. But at this point, there's no need to, because we rely on ArcoLinux tweak tool. Probably already installed. Let's see. Here he is. What I can't do is run the desktop, right? I have to wait. There can be only one pacman at a time. So as long as this guy is busy, it's almost done. I can't do anything. But once he's done, right, I'm so ready to click install. Boom. Leftwm is going to be installed. And if Leftwm is installed, alright, has been installed, if, then I can say run it again. It's gonna skip all kinds of things that are already available. It's already done, skipping. So it's created, and do create your own GitHubs. Here are the specific Leftwm things, you see? So if on Arch, if this and if that, if on Leftwm, now Leftwm is there, ArcoLinux tweak tool installed it, and what we're doing is running a script or two to get all the themes in. I actually don't know how many themes we are having these days, but quite a few, right? Sudo pacman -s Leftwm. Now we can't see it like this. No, we can't. We can see it with something else. We'll do it later when we are in Leftwm. But here you can click and count and this is a list. And now the Peters. So Peter has his own bit, and then is this bit, and that's just a new one, like I don't know, 2 days ago we made it. We created it. That's the fun, right? The creativity that Linux provides us. If an Arch do this, but everything is already started, so skipping. A Scale, that's important. Leftwm. And the backup. That's why it takes a little bit longer, the backup. And that's it. Sudo reboot. So make your script so you can reinstall, and perfect it. But not have double lines or whatever mistakes. That's not okay, right? Ensure you can run it more than once. So Xfce is by default there on my GitHub as a choice. And as you see, we're on ArcoLinux, right? The wallpapers are just great. Not that one. Alt N, right? Next one, please. Better, much better. Control T. By the way, I'm on Arch. And then we log out. And by the way, we do not have a nice LightTM. This is a standard LightTM greeter. So, sure, it is what it is. But ArcoLinux has things for that. Oh, my mistake, guys, sorry. Well, let's do the fix then from ArcoLinux. Control T. If you're wondering where all these wallpapers are coming from, Eric is a maniac, right? Nah, it's just preferences. Yeah, preferences. Wallhaven, abstract, Wallhaven, top list, Wallhaven, random. None of them are from me. They're all from Wallhaven. Now the login, there is something called ArcoLinux, and let's see. Do we have sudo pacman? Then I should add it to the list. ArcoLinux system. I think it's in this particular package that I can add to the ArcoLinux nemesis script. Yep, it's not there yet. Gonna add it, because then I have this. A lot of ArcoLinux stuff. And one of the things is the easy way to get the slick greeter on LightTM. So you saw the standard LightTM. It is what it is, right? And we have this LightTM slick greeter, which is a bit nicer. And that's now set. It's done. It's there. Now, to really see it, I need to reboot. I have to remember to do the system config. Maybe I can do both. On my second screen, I'll just go to nemesis repo, data, nemesis, ArcoLinux nemesis, and then here put existing OS. This is the slick greeter. A little bit better. And if the account service is installed, you get the wallpaper hidden in here, but I don't think by default it's installed, but doesn't matter for me. It's okay like that for me. So this is your standard Xfce, but we don't want that. Log out. I want to see finally Leftwm. Where are you? Here he is. Xfce, Leftwm. Ooh, design can be better, right? But it is what it is. The standard slick greeter. Alt N. Alt N. Okay, let's keep that one. For I changes it again. Control T, LT update, LTA apply, the new one, the new kit on the block. That's that one, right? That's the new computer. Lots of things to do, not really. Alex appearance, change change this one. Don't take this one. Apply, and then Super X, log out, log back in, Control T, and here we have a few things to kill. Voila. And then this one, and then that one, and maybe we need to try, let's see, sudo pacman -r picon, right? Yep, it's installed. So we need to figure out why is picon not working. But that's your typical VirtualBox misery, right? So it's there, and it will work on real metal. So there you go, guys. There's so much possible, right, with this AA ISO. It's I would say invest time in it if you have some time left, of course. There, everything is explained on ArcoLinuxISO.com. If you're not fan of Calamares, the installer, then this can be something else. Build your own ArcoLinux ISO, put your own GitHub from Alice, start with mine, copy paste. There is also the copy paste from the Nemesis project. They say, okay, that's fast, that's quick, that's easy. And then you have a good way to install, and I've had to change it. There are 41 times, so I had to change it, but I changed it here because we have also the Xen mod kernel in the ALCI project. So 41 ways to install ArcoLinux. That needs to be changed. Enjoy the knowledge, enjoy the experience. All right, cheers.